Tonight, Eddie Jordan of Brooklyn won a split over Bill Flamio of the Bronx. Jethro Cason of Philadelphia won a split over Ernie Williams of Washington. And Tom McNeely of Boston defeated Eddie Allen of Harlem. Tom McNeely, Boston, Eddie Jordan, Brooklyn, Jethro Cason of Philadelphia were the winners in the preliminary bouts here tonight. The main event coming up, Irish Pat McMurty on the left and Chuvalo on the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, pleasing heavyweight from Baltimore, Burt Whitehurst. One of the leading contenders for light heavyweight championship honors, the pleasing New Yorker, Tony Anthony. We'll have wrestling here Monday night, and the next boxing show, ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks from tonight, Carmelo Costa, youngster from Brooklyn, will meet the featherweight champion of the world, and here he is, Hogan Kid Bassett, 2 weeks from tonight. Also in the audience, ladies and gentlemen, we'll ask him to come up and take a bow. The old brown bomber, former heavyweight champion of the world, Joe Louis. Because we're a little bit late, but Gus Lestovich is here, and so Jimmy Braddock, Bob Montgomery, and many others. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges are Frank Forbes, Adi Idala, the timekeeper George Bannon, counting for the knockdowns Davy Feld, your referee for the main event, Ruby Goldstein. 10 rounds. From Tacoma, Washington, wearing black trunks, weighing 188 3/4, Pat McMurty. His opponent from Toronto, Canada, wearing white trunks, weighing 207 1/2, George Chuvalo. Main event, 10 rounds, 4-round bout to follow.
This is your first time in New York. I assure you're thoroughly familiar with our rules. Are there any questions you'd like to ask? We'll get down to break. You know you feel you know it. There are a man that's knocked down 3 times in 1 round, he's automatically losing the fight. There is an automatic 8 count. If the man gets knocked down, he must take 8. And the man that scores the knockdown will go to a neutral corner, remain there until I tell him to come out. And on the clinches, I want you to break at my command. It makes for a better fight instead of me having to pull you apart. Now shake hands now, not when you come out. Good luck.
Chuvalo and White is a boy of Croatian descent, and McMurty, of course, is Irish. And it's Canada versus the United States. Beautiful left hook. Landed high on the cheekbone. Has had only 14 bouts to McMurtry's 32. Both very aggressive, 2 clean-cut, fine boys. And both can punch. McMurty, 23 knockouts in his 32 fights. Chuvalo, 8 knockouts in his 11 victories. McMurty in black patterns himself after Gene Tunney. Chuvalo, with his barrel chest, is a miniature Marciano. One minute to the end of round one on your Gillette Cavalcade of Sports, coming your way tonight from Madison Square Garden. Chuvalo and White throwing low left hooks and mixing in a overhand right. Has a good variety of punches in his attack. Seconds to the end of round one. That's the end of round one. World Series Special, you get this precision-engineered Gillette razor, a dispenser of Gillette Blue Blades, and this neat compact travel case. And one-piece construction means instant blade changing, and you rinse it clean in a jiffy. Whether you're a beginning shaver or a veteran, now's your chance to save money and get those wonderful, refreshing shaves exclusive with Gillette. Here's a bargain if you ever saw one. So get your Gillette TV razor where you see this display, just 79 cents. A good first round. Both boys very aggressive. McMurty with his hands high, short punching, straight, good boxer. Chuvalo throwing a lot of sweeping hooks to the body with an occasional overhand right. Chuvalo in white and McMurty in black. That shook up McMurty. He's hurt, and there's a minute and a half to go in round two. He could end it here. Boy's a vicious puncher. Right, another left hook. McMurtry's eyes a bit glazed here. Fighting on instinct. He was really tagged. Shook him right down to his heels. Can't stop that left hook. Strangely enough, Chuvalo is bleeding from the nose. 1 minute to go. What a round. Good heavyweight fight coming your way from Madison Square Garden, Gillette Cavalcade of Sports. It's Chuvalo's turn to be shaken up. What a round. McMurty showing that fighting Marine spirit. He's a former Marine. Took 3 real tough left hooks on the chin and bounced back. take a look at McMurty as he walks to his corner. He weathered a tough round and came back in the final minute to outscore Chuvalo in the last minute of fighting, and looked as if he were going to go down in the first 2 minutes. He was born on Tacoma's South Side in 32, started boxing as a Lincoln High School student in 48. In 1949, he won 3 Golden Gloves titles. In 1950, he received a boxing scholarship to Gonzaga University. As an amateur, won 103 of 105, runner-up in the national championship in Boston, knocked out 2 opponents to reach the finals, broke his right hand, had to box for the championship with one hand, using a left jab for only 3 rounds, and although a loser, tournament directors awarded him a gold watch, the first special award made in the 63-year history of the Nationals. He then joined the United States Marines, where he won every championship. In 54, he became a professional boxer. He's 6'1", 26 years old, 32 fights, lost only 2, and scored 23 knockouts. Chuvalo in white, McMurty in left. Chuvalo always dangerous. His best punch, a booming left hook. Chuvalo not very effective with the jab. He sort of pushes it, but very good with that hook. McMurty in black is out jabbing him. You can tell his hair flying back when he gets jolted by that McMurty left jab. A rally by McMurty. He's the boy in the black trunks. 2 boys very evenly matched. Good heavyweight fight coming your way from the Garden. One minute to the end of round 3. Ruby Goldstein doing his usual very effective job. Chuvalo bleeding from the nose from those left jabs. Chuvalo very spectacular with his punching. McMurty with his short, straight punches, not so spectacular, but very effective. 10 seconds to the end of round 3. That's the end of round 3.
All right. Get to the net one-piece razor. The regular $1 value for only 79 cents.
Here. McMurty, who was rocked by a left hook in the second round, came boxing back in the final minute of the second round and looked very good in the third round. Apparently has recovered and has his jab working. But it looked as if we might have a 2-round knockout. Chuvalo, as noted for his early finishes, he knocked out James Parker in 1 round at Toronto in his last fight. McMurtry's last fight, he defeated Charlie Norcus at Tacoma. Chuvalo in white has exceptionally large hands and feet. 12.5 boxing shoe size. Had to be made to order. Big hands, big feet, a very rugged chin. McMurty in black, his superior boxing skill is showing. Scoring a lot of points with his jab. But always in danger of running into that steaming left hook. 1 minute. Chuvalo occasionally wiping his nose with his leather mitt there. Seems to be bothered by that smear of blood. McMurtry, beautiful boxer, very good at infighting. You can see that head bob back from that uppercut. Sharp jolting punches. They don't photograph well. Chuvalo, with his wide sweeping punches, they photograph much better. Let's take a look at Chuvalo here. He's the Canadian heavyweight champion. Turned pro in '56, boxed all main events. Born in Toronto in '37 on the west side of town. Attended high school 3 years, and then quit to become a professional boxer after winning the Jack Dempsey heavyweight tournament at Maple Leaf Gardens. His father works in the Canadian meatpacking company. First saw his son as a boxer when the boy was 11, sparring in a gym. He begged his dad for boxing gloves. His dad only gave him 2, and he went out and ran errands to earn enough to buy another set. Read all sorts of books on how to become a boxer. Says one night after listening to Don Dumphy give the reports of boxing on radio, just as in the case of Gail Kerwin, he dreamt that evening that one day he too would headline a Garden main event, and tonight it's that dream come true. Between bouts, he works on road construction. George Chuvalo, 21 years old, had 14 fights, won 11, 1 draw, and knocked out 8. He also is 6'1". Good even match, 2 aggressive, clean-cut boys. Who resembles Tunney, including the hair cut, says that he studied a lot of Gene Tunney's films. McMurtry in black, Chuvalo in white, Gillette Cavalcade of Sports, Madison Square Garden. 2 minutes to the end of round 5. Says, step back, no hitting on the brakes. When Chuvalo pulls his arm back to throw a punch, he gets a left jab snapped into his face. He winds up to throw a punch too often. minute to go in round 5, and an interesting contrast here between a very good boxer and a slugger. Sometimes the slugger with one punch can take out a boxer who has piled up a lot of points. That's what makes it exciting and dramatic. Chuvalo in white seems to be running out of gas. He's heaving, taking a lot of deep breaths with his mouth open. 10 seconds to the end of round 5. That's the end of round 5.
Cornell,
Yes, Jeannie?
have you finished dressing?
Yes, darling, all finished. How are you coming?
Oh, all I have to do is slip into my dress.
Hey, Speedy.
Well, this didn't take any time at all. Oh, my legs feel so nice.
They sure look nice.
Oh, now, darling, stop that. And girls, let me tell you, if you want compliments on your legs, rely on Gillette to keep them lovely.
Many lovely women make this a practice while bathing. Just use lather and a fresh blade in your Gillette razor. Your legs feel glass smooth. Look immaculate days longer. Keep well-groomed the faster, neater Gillette way.
Lovely lady, don't forget.
Heavyweight champion in white, George Chuvalo, Pat McMurty in black. Very interesting bout here in Madison Square Garden and your Gillette Cavalcade of Sports. In black, married, father of 2 children. And of course, Chuvalo being a croat, it was a natural. He's called a clouding croat. Chuvalo's face is a mask of red. McMurty, moving very effectively, has been boxing his ears off for the last 3 rounds. Took some loose adhesive tape from McMurty's glove. Chuvalo again charging in, running into those jabs. He's looking up at the clock. He's running out of gas, I think. Well, Well, next Friday, your Gillette Cavalcade of Sports moves to St. Louis. Sonny Liston, born in Little Rock out of St. Louis, now fighting out of Philadelphia. Burt Whitehurst of Baltimore, Maryland, the Morgan State College heavyweight, a 10-round main event, St. Louis Arena. Liston, the hottest American heavyweight in 58, won 6 fights, 5 by knockouts, would like to fight, of course, Patterson. The only fighter to go the distance with him this year was Whitehurst. He's won 20 of 21 with 12 KOs, and he's 6'1". Whitehurst is also a rugged heavyweight, born in Newburgh, North Carolina, amateur champ in the South, now managed by George Gainford. He's won 24 of 42 fights with 14 losses, 4 draws, and he has knocked out 12. So next Friday, from St. Louis, Charles Sonny Liston and Burt Whitehurst of Baltimore. George Chuvalo of Toronto. He has quite a lot of rooters here. One of them behind us just yelled, "Come on, George, we're all watching you at home." Canadian heavyweight champ in against Pat McMurty, the fighting ex-Marine sergeant from Tacoma, Washington. 2 outstanding young heavyweights. Chuvalo holding his gloves a little higher. His seconds are trying to find a way to stop those jabs. Causes Chuvalo to gasp and give the appearance of running out of gas is that he's probably having difficulty breathing through that nose. Badly battered. Has no defense. 1 minute to the end of round 7. Goldstein motioned to the doctor to probably come in and take a look at Chuvalo. 10 seconds to the end of round 7. That's the end of round 7.
Dubs Dilworth is an even-tempered fellow. Only 2 things make him mad: golf and pens that skip. He won't give up golf. But he gave up pens that skip when he got a new Capri Mark III by Papermate. The Capri Mark III is new from tip to clip and guaranteed not to skip. Watch. We'll take some butter and smear it on the paper. Here's an ordinary pen. See it skip over the butter? Now the new Capri Mark III with detergent action cleans its own path. Positively won't skip. So get a new Capri Mark III by Papermate with piggyback refill for just $2.49. Dubs Dilworth did. Now only one thing makes him mad: golf.
What the fricks?
Yes, the new Capri Mark III by Papermate is guaranteed not to skip, even rights over butter, just $2.49 at stores everywhere. Well, during the interval, Dr. Alexander Hamilton Schiff inspected George Chuvalo, and apparently all Chuvalo has is a badly battered nose, no cuts around the eyes. Chuvalo and White is still game, and he's still dangerous. Taking quite a shellacking and still charging in. If McMurty wins this one, it'll be a big win for the boy from the Northwest. McMurtry's been keeping the pressure on, and Chuvalo has been fighting only in flurries that have been getting wider and wider apart, farther and farther apart. Of round 8, and let's watch the repair work now on George Chuvalo. Of course, in his last fight, he had a rather easy time of it. He knocked out James Parker in one round. He almost scored a knockdown in the second round over McMurty, and of course, McMurty rallied and went on then to jab, hook, and outbox him up to now. He has been fighting very gamely and has quite a bit of difficulty in breathing. Dr. Schiff inspected him at the request of Ruby Goldstein, who saw that he was an open target in the latter rounds. McMurty, on the other hand, comes from the Northwest, and that every now and then produces a boxer who gets top recognition. Jimmy McLarnon, although born in Ireland, was the first to gain a reputation of some sort when he started boxing around Vancouver. Todd Morgan from Seattle, Leo Lomsty of Aberdeen, Freddie Steele, Al Hostak, Dick Wagner made some brief showings here. And of course, the boxer who made the most news hereabouts was Tiger Jack Fox. He was the Satchel Paige of the prize ring, and he campaigned around the Northwest a lot. Said it's a slip. boy, still trying to pull this one out. To go in round 9, Madison Square Garden, Gillette Cavalcade of Sports. Pat McMurty in black, George Chuvalo in white. Applauding this rally. Giving it all he's got. Seconds to the end of round 9. Chuvalo right above us, panting. That's the end of round 9. Of a grueling heavyweight bout here in Madison Square Garden. Chuvalo white, McMurty black trunks. Chuvalo, back on his heels, has been flat-footed for the last 5 or 6 rounds. McMurty up on his toes. Hands high, punches well with either hands. Excellent boxer. Fans here are beginning to applaud because they see by the second hand that we have only 15 seconds left. A gallant try by Chuvalo, who just isn't in the same class boxing-wise with his opponent. He's got a terrific punch, but not the polish or the skills defensively or offensively. That's the end of the fight. They congratulate each other, and Chuvalo walks to his corner with a badly battered face. We'll have the decision in just a moment. Here's Here's one thing you should make your mind up about right now. Be sure to pick up a Gillette TV razor soon. Here's a bargain if there ever was one. 79 cents. Yes, 79 cents buys you a modern Gillette TV razor, a dispenser of Gillette Blue Blades, and a good-looking travel case. No wonder it's such a big hit. The Gillette TV razor is precision engineered in one piece. Blade changing takes only an instant. A quick rinse and it's clean. And double edges give you more shaves per blade. You save time and money. And what clean, refreshing shaves you get. Fast shaves with comfort that's something, really something. Be sure to get your Gillette TV razor, a dispenser of Gillette Blue Blades, and a travel case, all for just 79 cents. But don't delay. The limited supply is going fast. Well, check your own scorecards. We're waiting for a recheck now. The doctor examined Chuvalo, who was battered quite a bit around the nose, particularly. He had McMurty staggering in the second round, but McMurty rallied and came on with his stick method of boxing, and Chuvalo just didn't seem to have a defense for it. Tom McNeely of Boston defeated Eddie Allen of Harlem. Eddie Jordan of Brooklyn defeated Bill Flammio of New York. And Jethro Cason of Philadelphia defeated Ernie Williams of Washington.
Judge Artie Idala has a 7-3. Ruby Goldstein has an 8-1, 1 even. Judge Frank Forbes has it 8-2. All in favor of Pat McMurty. Winner by unanimous decision, Pat McMurty.
Pat McMurty rallied after a rather rocky second round, the only round that Chuvalo won on most cards. The first was probably called even. And there's Pat McMurty, a very handsome boy, and making this a refreshing new face on our Gillette Cavalcade of Sports. Pat McMurty, the winner over a very game George Chuvalo of Toronto. Next Friday, the Gillette Cavalcade of Sports moves to St. Louis Arena for a 10-round heavyweight bout between Sonny Liston and Burt Whitehurst. Our technical director.
Clean contest. Good luck to both of you. Let's shake hands.